They really took their job seriously here. So there we go. So, wow. These look amazing. Hey everyone, this is Thecos, and today I'm really excited to bring you my unboxing of the Artemis Project. So now the ones of you who have followed my channel for a long time might be thinking, well, but haven't you already unboxed this game? Yes, kind of. I have unboxed the German version of the game, but that was like the first edition. What I will be doing today, I will be unboxing the new English edition, but also this is the Galileo Pledge. So there are like also metal markers in there and a few revamped changes and also a few miniatures and stuff. So this is like the ultimate like version of the Artemis Project. And also I will be unboxing the new expansion, the Satellites and Commanders expansion. So that is pretty exciting. I will go through the unboxing here a little bit quicker, maybe because there already is a video, but still I want to show that off to you. Why am I so excited? Because this is an amazing game. It plays well at all player counts, also solo, but also up to 5 players. And I can't wait for the expansion. I mean, expanding this game is like one of the greatest things ever, right? I really love this game. All right, without further ado, let's just see, because you didn't come here to see me ramble, but to unbox that. One thing, unfortunately, is you can't really see it on camera, I think, maybe a little bit, but this is like really indented here. So this really took damage, the box. It looks okay, but it's like really indented here, like, right? That's a shame, but okay. Apart from that, really nice artwork here. Really, really nice. I like that. Like on the sides, you see like everything is like in the same orientation, right? So if you want to put it upright, they didn't count for that, but that is fine. So ages 12 and up, 1 to 5 players, as I said, and 60 minutes. Well, yeah, with more players, it's definitely longer than 60 minutes. And solo, I think you can get, like, if you know the rules and you know the setup and everything, I think you can get a solo game down, maybe even less time. Like 45 minutes, I think is possible. All right, let's open up this bad boy. I'm really excited. I haven't looked into it yet, of course. Here I see that it's like really indented. Maybe there's some way to like kind of reform it, but I will have to see about that. All right, so here we have the Artemis Project, the rulebook. Let's take a look at that first. I will just quickly glance through it because I can tell you that the rules are well done. We have here like the components, really nice, nicely listed. Yeah, and then here we have like the general setup and the player setup, everything with like numbers, which I really appreciate, right? Like having the numbers here with the text and also on the image, so you can really like set it up easily. And then you also have the board setup. There's quite a bit of setup, but it doesn't take that long if you know how it works, right? You definitely need to organize the game a little bit because as far as I know, even the Galileo Pledge does not have an insert. So we will have to see, but I don't think so. So you will have to find some way to organize your stuff well to minimize setup time. And then you have the gameplay. We have some general rules here, first of all. That is nice. That's like something that you can refer to like after you have read the rules and stuff, right? That's pretty good. And then we have like the placement phase. Like everything is numbered and there are a lot of images here and examples. So this is a really well laid out rulebook. I learned the game by reading these rules. So that is definitely quite simple. And the game is not that hard. It just has like a lot of like strategic thinking behind it. Because this is kind of quite a mean game. I will bring you a playthrough of the game for sure in the future. I don't know when yet, but I definitely will. But this is kind of a mean game because then you can like push players off specific tracks, and then they receive rewards. And also here we have the drones agenda. That is like the solo play, which works really well. Seriously, you have like 2 drones that also like go before and after you. After you place your dice, and then they can kind of push you off and stuff. So it is quite interesting. They also like take stuff away from the board. And here we have like pretty much like the entire overview over the game. You have like the 3 different phases, and also you have the final scoring at the right. So that is all done pretty well. That's a pretty good rulebook. But I will have to see how it is in English because I only had like the translated version. Maybe that one is even better. All right, this is like the player board, the game board here, the central board. Let me just open that up. So it's not that large, right? But because we also have like player boards. So yeah, this is like where you have like your victory points. I don't quite know how they call it in English. And then here we have like the different spots where you like can put your dice. This is like a dice placement game, right? And you put your dice here, and then you can also get push off these tracks to get like resources, go on expeditions here, and get new workers, and here you can buy buildings. So yeah, pretty cool. Very nice artwork. I really enjoy that. And then here we have like all the different like buildings and also expeditions, I think, right? And the expeditions were cards actually. So here we have like all the different buildings that you can buy. You have like buildings below ground and buildings above ground, and these like change like from round to like depending on which round you're in, right? You cannot buy all of them at the beginning. Like the assault pod is still there. I will have to find out if that has changed, because the assault pod was a pretty broken building. I usually take it out of the game before I play it. That's like the only building that is, in my opinion, that is overpowered and broken. So I will have to see if they changed that. I don't know it by heart at the moment. So if yes, then I will probably take it out again, out of the game. Okay, and then here, yeah, really nice artwork. Seriously. Have they updated the artwork? I'm not sure. No, I don't think so. I think it was always like this. So really nice. And then we have like these expedition tokens here, but we actually have metal. We should have metal ones in here in the Galileo Pledge, so we won't need those. Yeah, very cool. Very, very nice. And of course, they are also like double-sided. Like they have like the this on the other side, so we know like in which rounds. Like I think in the first 3 rounds, like these buildings, like the below buildings below ground are face up, and then we have the buildings above ground, I think, if I remember correctly. I haven't played the game in a little while. And then here we have like the spaceship that you can put that together, and then you can actually shake your workers out of that. It's really cool, but it doesn't. I don't know if I can make it fit in here. I don't know if I can actually make it fit in the game box. I don't think so. If I can, I might actually put it in here, but I don't think I can. And here now we have all this stuff. So you see, like, you have everything like in baggies. There isn't too much, right? There is like the resources here, and we have some more resources that I just can't find right now. They're in here, and then we have like all these workers and the dice. That's pretty much all you have. But like putting these in like different maybe small boxes or whatever would help you minimize setup time. And oh, is that the look of the bag, or is it just dirty? I don't know. It looks kind of dirty, to be honest. Yeah, I think so. But I think that is something that can be wiped off. Really cool bag here. I think this bag looked differently in the product, in the retail version as well. I think there wasn't like this Artemis Project emblem. I'm not quite sure. But really cool. It's like a small bag. It is very small, so when you want to pull works out of that, it's a little bit small and tight, right? But that's generally a problem in games. A lot of games don't get it right. Don't get bags right. This one is okay, but it's quite small. So I think it will be a little tight, but let's see about that. They have updated these. I think these are a little bit smaller, these resources. I will have to check my German version to kind of to check the old version. All right. Yeah. Let's take a look at all of these first here. So we don't have to take a look at all the workers, right? I will just show you them in one color, and then but actually these are different. These are different postures, so we can also take a look at all of these. So these are like the red ones here, right? Which are pretty cool. And we also have them in blue, purple, and beige or cream. All right, now the church bells are going off, but I refuse to pause my recording. Shouldn't be too loud. If it gets too loud, then I will have to pause, but I think at the moment it's fine. And then here we have these as well. All right, so there you go, right? So you can see them all here. We have like the purple ones here. These have like kind of a robe figure. Then we have these ones here that seem to have like some kind of backpack. Then with the blue ones, they're just standing there. And then we have the red ones here with a gun. They're like different workers that you can use for different things on your buildings mainly, but also, yeah, many on your buildings. Okay, so let me put those, let me just put those in here for now. I will reorganize all of this anyway. I will put them like in little boxes or whatever. I will have to see how I can best do that. Then we have like these little suitcases here. And these let you like manipulate dice, which is pretty cool. You can get these quite easily on the board, but they also like demand like an action from you, right? And a dice and a die. Then we have these resources here. These resources are mainly used for getting buildings, as far as I know, right? Like really cool, like these little hexagons here, really cool. Made from wood, of course. All of that is made from wood, which is good. And then this one here is actually made from plastic. These are like these heating cubes. I don't quite know how they call it in English. It's because I only played the game in German so far. But these you actually need to not feed your workers, but to kind of heat your workers, right? Because you are on Europa, like the ice moon. And yeah, it's quite cold there, so you need to like heat your workers so they stay with you and can work for you. And then we have like all of these little tokens here. These are like for the players to like signify victory points and things like that, right? Really cool as well. Like really light, nice feeling like wooden tokens in like these different colors. So pretty cool as well. All right. So, and then we have the dice. These dice, they are pretty regular, but they do have like nice colors, right? Oops. They have like really nice colors, and they're like really nice and chunky. And they also have a good quality, so I don't see anything wrong with them. Because sometimes you have like nice dice in games, but maybe sometimes the like the different pips are not quite filled in, or something is a little bit broken. But these all look pretty good, actually. Yeah, just like in the base game that I have at home here. Yeah, pretty cool. Nice. Alright, so let's see. Let's look at the standard stuff first. Well, let's take a look at the player boards, because these are cool. Because these are recessed. So we have like all 5 player boards here, because, well, up to 5 players, right? And you see here that these, you can see it here. These are recessed, so you can put your stuff in here so it doesn't fall off if you like shake it a little bit. You put like your resources here and these suitcases, and here you put your emblems that you get from the expeditions. Up here you have your dice, and here you put the buildings like above and below ground that you buy, and here you put like your workers that are not used at the moment. And also you see like the special abilities of the workers here again, just so as a little reminder, which is pretty good. And also there are like player aids in here. So you have like the round structure on the back of the rulebook. You have a little like little summary of the workers on your own player board, and then also there are like player aids. So this game like really goes all out regarding like player aids, explaining stuff. Like you can like look up stuff real easily in this game, and that's really well done. And these cards, yeah, they have like a slight finish. Yeah, they actually feel really good. They have like a slight little finish. And here, here you have the final scoring again, and here you have the phases again, right? So you have it at the back of the rulebook for if people need like to see it a little bit larger. But I mean, everybody has like their own player aid here, right? So that is perfect. Nothing that I can say against that, because I'm always like crying out that there need to be player aids in games, and well, they did all of that. Then we have like these event cards. These are really cool because these actually like, change like each round. Like each round you have like different events that happen. There are, I think there should be like a few bonus. I think here is like at least one bonus event. So yeah, really cool. There are like specific spots on the board. Like you put like all your like everybody puts their dice on the board, and after that you like do the act. Like you go from spot A to B to C to E, and then you like you resolve all the dice, right? And like whenever you get to a specific letter like B, then that event happens, right? And then you resolve the rest like with the event and stuff. So that like always changes things, but you always know that at the beginning of the round. So that kind of helps you plan. So really interesting. That makes the game even more dynamic. Really cool touch. I really enjoy that. Man, I can't wait for the Artemis Odyssey, which I pre-ordered. So I will really be looking forward to getting that at Spiel this year. All right. So, and here, these are the expeditions. If I can open them up. Here we go. Here we have the all the expeditions. So let's take just a quick look here. These should have the same quality. Yeah, they have a nice quality. I did not sleeve the other game, and I might also not sleeve these because the quality is good, and you don't shove them up like all the time. It's not a deck builder, right? You shove them once at the beginning of each game, and then you just draw them from the deck. So I might actually not sleeve those, although I really love the game. You see the artwork here, right? The artwork is really, really nice. Who did the artwork here? I wanted to look that up. Like, was it Romero or something like that? Oh no, Dominic Mayer. Huh, I thought I saw... Oh, and the expansion. Oh, somebody else did the art for the expansion. Really? Christian Romero, and that is Dominic Mayer. I have to see, like, what else they did regarding art, because this is a really nice art style. I really enjoy that. Really cool. Yeah, nice. Very, very cool. These are like expeditions that you can do, and you do them like collectively with the other players, right? Just depending on how much you actually contributed to that, like the better reward you get. But you can't do it then by yourself, because you see, like you can, but it costs like a lot of dice. You see, like you need like a value of 8 here, right? And that's quite a lot, or 9, even 10, right? 11 even. So usually you need to do that with the other players. So it's like a semi cooperative thing, but in essence you're still fighting each other. And that was like the standard stuff. And now we have like all the non-standard stuff, right? So let's start with these miniatures here. One of them is like the Starling player. Like this is like the one that did you use? Oh, really cool! Wow, this is incredible. This is usually like a small miniature that I haven't seen here because, well, these are in here. Like a small token usually, right? Wooden token. And here you have like these miniatures, and you use that to denote which of these actions on the board you're actually resolving at the moment, which letter, right? As I said. And that one is really cool. Like this really cool vehicle here. Very, very cool. Love that. It feels really like heavy, nice, chunky. That feels really good. And then here, I am not quite sure what that is. I think you just put that at the side of the board and you put like that. That's like for the event marker, I think. I guess. Something like that doesn't exist. Doesn't exist in the other game. So, oh, I think I know. Like in the base game, you have a marker that doesn't exist here. I can't see it. Oh, that is what it's done used for. I didn't know that. Like you have like a marker that is shaped like this. Like a larger marker, and you put that like on the event that is being like on the spot that is being resolved by the event. But here you just put that there, I guess, instead. Interesting. I don't know how I feel about not having the marker in here, the original one, but still okay, pretty cool. And then we have the metal coins, which are in this paper bag here. Okay, this is really heavy, which I like. Of course, I mean it's metal, right? So let's just see here. Give me a few seconds to unravel this. Okay, they really took their job seriously here, so there we go. So, wow! These look amazing! Yeah, you see here Europa, right? I mean, that's the moon we're on, but wow! So, these are like a bronze color, right? And they really are like colored in here with that little planet. And it says like Europa Expeditionary Corps. And has like these small flags here, but wow, these look cool. These feel great. Okay, this is a seriously nice upgrade. Amazing. This is amazing. Okay, well, just that is worth like the Edition Pledge, because these feel really great. Oh, these are nice. Having these on your recessed boards here, right? Like having done these expeditions, but I mean they don't really like fit, like, right? I mean if you have like 10 of those, you will have to like kind of but still it's fine. Yeah, I'm a little bit afraid because the player boards are quite thin and wobbly, but apart from that, yeah, these are really nice. Great, wonderful. Wow, these are amazing. Of course, as usual, looking under the insert, but no, there's nothing there. Well, let me just check for real. Just give me a second to do so. No, nothing under the insert. Okay, well. And the insert doesn't look too great either. I'm going to take the insert out anyway. Like the insert, right? I mean, it's just a little bit of cardboard. And then, oh, these are bent. Uh-oh, that's not so good. But that's like the Alien expansion. Like 2 mini expansions in here. Oh, wow. This is really banged up. Oh no. Let's see if I can flatten that. Otherwise, I will have to ask Grand Gamers Guild if I can get a new one. Because, oh wow, look at this. How this looks. But apart from that, there's like the Alien expansion. That's pretty interesting because like there's like an event here, and then you can actually get that alien die. And then you also have the Directives mini expansion. I think I already had that in my other game, but to be honest, I haven't played with that one yet. These are like really like small cards, the only small cards in the game. and they they seem to be like more like victory conditions, or not victory conditions, but things you can get points for. So yeah, I can't really say a lot about those about this, but I'm looking forward to trying that out now that I have the nice English version here with like all the extra stuff. So that is actually pretty cool. So let me just put that all in here, like kind of spread that out. I will deal with all of that after the unboxing. Okay, that's pretty cool. And what we will do now I will look at the Satellites and Commanders expansion, right? Always staying hydrated. So one thing that is interesting is this game was designed by Daryl Chow and Daniel Rocci, but the expansion only by Daniel Rocci. And also the art here by Dominic Mayer and the art here by Christian Romero. So it's interesting that there has been like some change there. So yeah, interesting. Okay, Satellites and Commanders. Nice artwork as well, but it does look a little bit different, I would say. Yeah, nothing on the sides of interest. And then when we turn it over, we can see a little bit here. 12, yeah, it's the same thing. 60 minutes, 1 to 5 players, ages 12 and up. We see like we have a little bit of a few components here that are that are listed, and there are like 4 satellite minis that are Kickstarter exclusive, right? For this version here, so that might be pretty cool. Yeah, okay, so we have the rules here that are hopefully not too long. Longer than I thought, but it's 8 pages, that's fine. We have the components here. The satellite minis are not listed because I guess that they use the rulebook for like every iteration of Satellites and Commanders, even the retail version, because usually you would have these satellite tokens, but we would have the minis then. Okay, so necessary, not really, but I like the game so much that I think like nice components will make the game even nicer to play. But okay, so we have the setup here again with the numbers and everything, and also here we see like everything is laid out well, a lot of images and examples and stuff. So just like the base game, and also yes, we have the drones agenda. So we again have like the rules for solo play here when you add that game to add like these modules to the or add that expansion to the base game. And okay, and then here at the back we have the building and expedition appendix. We don't have like a how to play section or like an overview over that because we have that in the base game already, right? I think there is not. I think these changes are not too big in the expansion. There's just a few more rules that are added, I suppose. So here we have the punch boards. We have new buildings, which is cool. Very, very cool. You see here we have a new worker type, which are the commanders. So these are now yellow ones here. A new worker type here that you use for these buildings here. Very, very cool. And then this is like where these satellites go, I think. And usually you would have these tokens. I don't exactly know how you would put them there, but this is where you put like the satellite tokens, I think. There is like, there is like an addendum to the to the game board. Well, of course, we have like commanders now. So yeah, cool. And another building. And I don't know what all of these do, these satellite thingies. I don't know. And even more buildings. Wow, okay, cool. A lot of new buildings. That is great. Like for the commanders, yeah. And not just for the commanders, but that is great. That is really cool. Okay. That is nice. It's not just an expansion with new stuff, but also like with new buildings. That's nice. And then, yeah, well, that it goes a little bit faster. I guess there's nothing under the insert either. Let me just quickly check. No, there wasn't anything under the insert either. I just did a small cut here. Okay, so baggies, that's very nice. And then here we have more dice. So each player receives another die. And these look different. These don't have pips, right? And these look different. So these are for the satellites, like for the expansion here. I don't quite know what you do with those, but maybe that is because I think these satellites have like new worker placement spots, I guess. Maybe with that you can go there. I don't know, quite know. Then we have the commanders. So these look, of course, similar to the other workers, but they have a little different posture, and they like pose. I mean, and they also are yellow, but they look and feel as great as the other ones. Nice. I hope that the game doesn't become too complicated, like much more complex with the expansion, because then I could like always play with the expansion. But as far as I know, there are new cards in here, and these cards should actually have like a marking for the expansion, right? So you can also like take them out again, because yeah, you can see it right here. Yeah, like there's a little satellite icon here everywhere and here as well. Yeah, very good. Yeah. So we have new expeditions here. Yeah, new expeditions. Something with commander here, of course, as well. Nice. And then we also have new events here and quite a few. That is nice. That is great. That just adds more variety and stuff. So that is just wonderful. All right, cool. And then the last thing to take a look at. Oh, of course, the most important component is also in here, which is very, very good, right? I already missed that one. And then we have like these satellite minis. They all look the same, the way it looks like. They all do. So let's take out one. And these are pretty massive. Oh, this is where you put the dice in. Well, that is pretty cool. And these look and feel really nice. Let me put one of these dice in. I want to see how that looks like. I want to have this purple, red, pinkish one here. Give me a second. There we go. So I roll that and I have a 2, which is okay. Then I put it in here and yeah, it actually sticks out a little bit. So you can actually take it out very easily. Nice. Because otherwise you would have to like always turn that over and that's kind of annoying, I guess. But like this. Okay, that is pretty cool. I don't quite know how that works, but I have a few ideas how that could work. Very, very interesting. Yeah, okay, cool. Nice. Yeah, and that pretty much concludes my unboxing of the Artemis Project, including the satellites and commanders expansion right here. So I hope you enjoyed this video. Well, as usual, I'm thankful for all of your support. I especially want to give out a shout out to my patrons who are supporting me on Patreon, which is very generous. And the biggest shout out goes out to Thecos, who is the supporter at the highest tier. Thank you so much for that. You can also support me on Patreon, but you can also just like and comment under my videos. And you can also subscribe. I'm really happy for that. That just makes my channel grow and me very happy. You can also join my Discord server in case you would like to hang out with me and my community. Alright, thank you so much for watching. I really appreciate it. And I will see you in the very next video or on my Discord server. Take care, everyone. Stay safe and cheers.